What's good, everyone? This is DJ's Raw Uncut Truth, give you that raw content that you deservedly need. Today's topic will be about Terry Rozier. What's next for him? What's his destination? What is James Borrego going to do with him? That is the question. Now, I'm looking through all the interviews and all the tea leaves out there. It sounds like they may trade Terry Rozier. At the end of the day, the Hornets need to build around LaMelo and Miles Bridges. That is true. And they already gave Gordon Hayward the $120 million contract, so you know he's not going anywhere. But this has been lingering in my thoughts all day. If Terry Rozier is traded, that means Tay Bay, a.k.a. Devontae Graham, will be getting all the shots, all the minutes. Shoot, last night he played 40 minutes. I understand giving James Harden, Kyrie, those type of players 40 minutes in the game. But him, and they were losing most of the game against the Sixers. That didn't make sense with me. Devontae Graham is a solid role player, but he is not a starter. Doesn't mean he's a bad player. He's just not a starter quality player. He just isn't. He takes whatever shots he wants. He looks off his fellow point guard in LaMelo Ball. It's become noticeably. Here's the crazy part. Devontae Graham does that so many times. He knows people are looking at that and does not care because his coach, James Borrego, a.k.a. Lane Borrego, is allowing him to do that. So when I looked at the James Borrego interview, I couldn't believe that he would go on air, on the media waves, and say pretty much, well, LaMelo has played a couple games starting and Terry Rozier is coming back, so it's going to be between those two. Between LaMelo and Rozier? No, that's the wrong question. If it's between LaMelo and Rozier, the question is it between Rozier and Devontae Graham? And the answer to that is obvious. The answer is Terry Rozier should be the starter over Devontae Graham. Yeah, I said it. Let me repeat that again. Scary Terry Rozier, when he comes back from his ankle injury, he needs to be starting over Devontae Graham. Devontae Graham is not a better player than Terry Rozier. And don't tell me about last year's stats. I'm talking about this year. I look at last year's stats, and when you guys tell me Devontae Graham had 18 points last year, you had me thinking he had shot 45% field goals. In reality, he shot 36% field goals. So that tells me he was shot chucking the whole season, taking whatever shots he wanted. Now, I'm not trying to be a difficult man in this topic. I'm not. But let's set the record straight. Terry Rozier, if you're going to trade him, I want you to trade Devontae as well. And I want two things to come out of that trade. I want the Hornets to get a versatile big, like I've been saying, as well as a shooting guard who could at least shoot 40%, field goals and threes. That's what I want on the Hornets. The Hornets are too small, and when they play elite teams, they do not match up well. And you're going to see it again tomorrow against the Utah Jazz, who has the best record in the NBA right now. You're going to see that. So I'm preparing you all on these moves need to be made. Because if they think they could just sneak into the playoffs with what they have, You're kidding me. Yeah, if everything goes well, they could go into a play-in game. And they currently have, the 8th seed, I believe. But they didn't even get to the brunt of the schedule. Not even close to it. They literally have to go at least 500 in the next 10 games to stay afloat. And I can't really bank on that. Y'all looked at the schedule. It's brutal. It's no easy deal at all. I don't know why Devontae Graham is the only player on this team that seems like the untouchable one from when the coach speaks about the roster and what they should be doing and what moves they should make. I don't like it one bit. And James Borrego's so lucky the fans are not in the stands because they're tired of it too. They're fed up with the bullshit. Can the Charlotte Hornets for once make smart moves? Can they surround LaMelo with guys who are not ball stoppers? Stopping the momentum, stopping the movement, not running in transition, not cutting, ISO ball the whole time. Nothing but ISO ball. On my show last night, I brought up that everything should be built around LaMelo because the players that are on this team, except for Gordon Hayward, are the reason why they were able to draft LaMelo Ball. They didn't win enough games. So that should tell you everything you need to know. Charlotte Hornet fans, keeping it real with y'all, you guys deserve better. And if you're a true fan of the Hornets, you should let your voice be heard and preach fairness. Because what they're doing to Rozier is not fair. If I'm Rozier, man, I'm telling them Shines, man, I'm sitting out until I'm traded or unless I'm guaranteed I'm starting. Because no way in hell it should come down between him and LaMelo. That's not what should be put on the table. Him or Graham. Graham is a 6-man. If Graham was a 6-man and took on that road, his reputation wouldn't be as bad. I know it, you know it, everyone knows it. But JB and his horrible PR is what is causing the disdain for Devontae Graham. Playing style, looking LaMelo off, and not being a fit. He does not fit with LaMelo Ball at all. You can't tell me that's a fit with LaMelo. A fit with LaMelo is someone who is an off-ball guard, 3-and-D type of player, as much length as he does or close to it, that is a shooter. It's the simplest math. When you have one point guard that's shooting 32% from three, wouldn't you want to match him with a shooter that shoots about 40 to 45% at least? That's common sense. But that's all I got to say. Shout out to the folks who support new media. Shout out to the brother Rev, DKM, Hoop Jargon. Also the brother who joined the new media movement, Unoriginal Truth, from the UK. You'll see more from that brother. Shout out to Ball Facts. Shout out to all the homies out there. Support new media. Y'all know what it is. It's just getting started. Peace and blessings to everybody.